Hello, Nancy here. Today I'm demonstrating a very simple technique where I'm going to be stamping with ink and then doing some white gel dot highlighting. This is the card that I've made, and I've used a couple of different stamp sets to stamp out these flowers and leaves. And then I've gone around it with a white gel pen to highlight it. So what I'm going to do is get out my cutting machine, and I'm going to get out some Neenah Desert Storm cardstock, and I'm going to cut it 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm going to make quite a few panels. And then I'm going to get my MISTI machine out and stamp the images on the cardstock. You don't need to have a MISTI machine, but it is really nice for being able to stamp concisely onto images. If you mess up and the ink doesn't go on really dark, you can just restamp over it. But you can use any kind of stamping equipment that you have. You don't have to have this MISTI to do this technique. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the various images. I'm using 3 different flower images, and I'm going to stamp in 3 different colors, and I'll reference those colors in the blog post. And I'm placing them where I want them on my card, and I'm trying to use the rule um, where you're using odd numbers. So I'm going to have 3 large flowers and then 5 smaller flowers. And then I'm going to get a leaf stamp set out and stamp the leaves out. I only have a stamp set that has a single leaf, and it did take me quite a bit of time to get the leaf stamped out. So I've sped the video up so you don't have to watch me stamping that all out. There are card kits that come with multiple leaves in the set, and that would make this process go faster. But using the MISTI tool where you can line them up where you want, I didn't mind having to stamp them the way I did. The other nice feature about using the MISTI machine is that you can keep smudges to a minimum. I'm using a car chamois wipe to wipe off any excess ink that I get onto the cards. Now I'm going to get out my white pigment ink, and I'm going to stamp some images on the inside of the flowers. I will probably end up going over these white images with my gel pen, but at least I get the images where I want them, and then I can darken them with the gel pen later if I want to. The thing with the pigment ink is it takes a long time for it to dry, so you have to let it set a little bit before you move on, or you can zap it with your heat gun. So now I'm getting out my gel pen, and I'm going to do dot highlighting around all of the petals and the inside of the flowers and around all of the edges of the leaves. You could do whatever amount of highlighting you wanted to, but I'm going to go around all of the images so that they have a nice pop. And I'm using a Uniball gel pen. I also have a Jelly Roll pen that works well. So the way I'm going to finish off the cards is by using some die cuts, and I've done hello and sunshine, and I've cut 3 out, and now I'm going to glue one on top of the other. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that they'll have some dimension and they'll pop up off from the card. I'm also going to take some glossy accents and go over the entire image, and that will make it raise up and pop more from the card as well. I'm going to use an already prepared card and glue my colored image on top of the card, and then put the sunshine and or the hello in the middle of the card, and that will finish it off. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you'll join me again. Thank you.